Hello, my lovely friends. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm so excited because I'm not gonna teach you typical lessons. Okay, instead of that, I just wanna talk to you naturally. Because I thought I wanna build a real conversation with you. So that's why I'm doing this one today. Then in here I'm going to talk a few nice lessons. Okay, in here, then I know that one thing. In here, when you're going to speak a language, we always focus too much on grammar rules and trying to memorize the tenses. So I think that's why we always say English is too hard, because we always struggle with the grammar rules and the tenses. Yeah, but what I'm saying, okay, I'm always saying this one, the speaking is natural. I know sometimes students say, or when I talk with my friend, I use sounds like that. Okay, so they're asking why. The reason is you're always trying to follow a structure. But remember one thing, the speaking is natural. When you go into bank or hospital, we're not writing letters for them. We just talk, So I'm always saying the speaking is natural. Okay, then you always saying I want to sound like native. I want to sound fluently. So first I will ask one question. What do you think about the fluency? Yeah, in here the people give a different kind of answers. I think it depends on the experience. But my answer is, if you can speak about a simple topic without these two errors, we can say you are speaking the language well. Yeah, in here I mentioned two errors. The first one is using filler sounds. Yeah, what's the meaning of using filler sounds? Because sometimes speakers, when they speak, if they forget a word, they're trying to fill that gap using by filler sounds. For example, today I'm going to talk about like that. Oh, the second one is using filling phrases. They're not using sounds, but they use repeating phrases. For example, today I'm going to talk about like that. Yeah, so if you can speak without these two errors, we can say you are speaking more smoothly. But remember one thing, it's very simple. Okay, even native speakers also use filler sounds sometimes. Okay, then for example, I'm a single native speaker. When I'm going to talk some hard topics, I'm using okay, but it doesn't mean I'm not a native speaker. I'm not a single native speaker. Okay, the reason is the topic is kind of hard. Maybe I'm not having any idea about that topic. I'm running out of ideas about that topic. Maybe that's why I'm using the sounds. So that's totally fine. You don't need to stress. Just trying to reduce using filling sounds and filling phrases. Yay. The next point is in Sri Lanka, from grade 1 to grade 13, the most interesting focus heavily grammar. Okay, I think I remember when I was a kid, my English teachers always saying the grammar rules, okay, like that. Then grade 1 to grade 13, all English teachers always talking about grammar. I think grammar make us crazy, so that's why we don't like the language. Yeah, but in here I'm trying to say the speaking part is natural. Okay, but in here I'm not meaning then maybe you think, oh my gosh, the grammar is useless. No, the grammar is like a foundation. It's very important, but I'm trying to say you don't need to stress with that. Okay, just speak, because this is not your language. Yay. The next point is when you're going to speak another language, you always apologize. You always saying sorry, my English is not good, sorry. But I'm saying you don't need to say sorry again and again. Why? There's the reasons for that. This is not your native language. You were not born in English country. So why are you apologizing? It's okay to make mistakes. That's completely fine. So just trying to practice with this one when you're going to talk with your friends. So thanks for listening. Bye for now. See you later. Have a great day.